back in 2010, Shaun White won his second Olympic gold medal in snowboarding. And about 10 years before that, I won a gold medal for playing soccer. Now, I know what you're thinking, hold on. Why are you even mad? Because those are pretty much the same thing. Well, who got the glory, huh? Huh? Wasn't this guy. So how do I become better than Shaun White? Well, in snowboarding, the object is to stand on one solid board. So, how about I double it? 2 boards, and wait! How about 1 board per foot? So double the work! Double the glory! And why not? Why not even add 1 pole for each hand? Oh, that'll show him. That'll show him. Yeah. Shit, that's called something. Wii Ski was a game published by Bandai Namco back in 2008 for the Wii. It was generally overlooked among the gaming community, and whenever I bring it up to somebody, they're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? And lots of reviewers gave the game very middle-of-the-road scores, which is probably entirely accurate. I think IGN said it best in their review. Okay. It was actually one of the first games to bring third-party support for the Wii Balance Board. So remember all those times you promised yourself you'd try Wii Fit but never got around to it? Well, halle frickin' Luya to you! You're now able to let that balance board stop collecting dust and go do something else with it. I, for one, think I'm going to be sticking with the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck to play this. Because if I'm going to be standing on something to play a video game and look ridiculous while I'm doing it, well, then it can only be a DDR dance pad.
Wii Ski!
Oh, Jesus!
Alright, so here's our title screen, and that's Wii Ski, not like Wii Ski, which is nice because there's been a lot of Nintendo published games that were shat out with the whole Wii pun.
Like, hey guys, did you know that Wii sounds a shit ton like Wii? Who'd have thought?
And then some guy was like, so what do we like to do? Frickin' Wii Play, Wii Party, and most of all, Wii Music. Yeah, that's right, Bob. We sure do music. So our main menu brings us a few options that I honestly couldn't care less about. First things first, though, we need to register ourselves as a member of this ski club that we know absolutely nothing about. That brings us the option to either use Mii's or don't use Mii's. You're telling me this game has its own personal character customization? Oh, sign me up, let's do this. So, we get about 30 who gives a shit choices of faces categorized by age. And whew, boy, take a look at some of these poor folks. They did not get lucky in the gene pool, I'll tell you what. I think I found the one that looks most identical to me. I mean, this guy right here could be my twin. So, which of these winners is qualified to face the terrors of a double black diamond slope? A grandpa, of course, and not just any grandpa, a small, frail grandpa, named Frumpleton. Grampy Frumpleton. Yeah, I'm sensing a little Senor Card Gauge flair here. After that, you're able to customize your ski gear. Let's take a look at our pal Frumpleton here. What here seems the most suitable for a small old fart susceptible to breaking a bone by getting on a ski lift?
I don't know, how about lots of black and red skulls?
Yep, but let's not forget a nice hat to top it all off. There we go, all set for the slopes. Finally, we're ready to ski, we're in the game, and I'm ready to go down my first slope. Nah, so like, immediately, we're faced with about 50,000 how to play menus, like, immediately, we're faced with them. I don't know about you guys, but I freaking love when they include shit like this. You know that random ass dude showing you how to play? It's just like,
do this with your arms and your controllers, but don't swing that shit or else you're doing it completely wrong.
Motion control. Okay, and so after that, we're in. Holy shit, Frumpleton is so small. So let's start skiing. Yeah, what? D? Are you ranking me already? What, for skiing for like 5 seconds and going a couple feet in front of where I started? I already got a D? What is this, calculus class? Well anyway, let's head down to the bottom of the hill and see what we can do here at the mountain. But not before trying to ruin at least one person's day.
Get out of the way, no skier coming through!
Well, I hope you're happy. A malnourished old man just totally ate shit in front of you. Oop, and look, it's our old pal How to Play Man again, presumably showing us how to avoid falling down after crashing. What even is that? Is it asking me to do the Johnny Bravo dance?
Do the monkey with me! Come on! Hey there, baby.
Alright, so let's finish our run down this hill. I don't really know if I picked the safest place to be skiing. I mean, I've already probably broken a rib or two, and I now have seen someone completely wipe out right before my eyes. Not exactly the best way to win me over. It's okay, she's fine. So at the bottom of the hill, we run into Sid here, who asks us if we're having fun on the slopes, despite only having had one rather treacherous run. The Happy Ski Resort? Geez, I don't know if this is really the place for a hard ass like Frumpleton. So this guy asks us to participate in something called orienteering, in which we've got to ski around the mountain and find some people at control points so that we can learn the slopes and get rewarded with star points that make us better at skiing, I guess? So right off the bat, we're instructed to go find James, who's given us a clue as to where his control point is. The largest and smallest animals, huh? Alright, so connect like a blue whale. I guess that would be the largest with like, I don't know what's small, like a krill or something? Oh no, it's the slopes. There isn't a krill slope. What was I thinking? So now we've got a job to do, and it's off to the ski lift. And whoa, that's a lot of yellow squares above people's heads. But we're greeted with some more boxes, complete with a hint that teaches us how to open the pause menu. I don't know, Whiskey. Is pausing the game really hint-worthy? Let's start talking to some people.
Hey, you!
Yep, definitely not a pleasant start to the ski trip. You came to me knowing I'm top dog on these slopes, right? And you're dying to race me, ain't that right? You are a smart man, mister. Screw skiing, you should become a psychic because you are just goddamn upstanding at putting words in my mouth. And letting some out of yours. So Douchey McSkinsuit challenges poor old Frumpleton to a race, despite Frumpleton's ski noobism. Noobness? Nubility? Right, so our new skier friend disregards Frumpleton's nubility and tries to beat him in a race. But little does our challenger know that Frumpleton accidentally learned that holding your Wii Remote and nunchuck in a weird way makes you go faster. Is this even a thing? Like, seriously? Is this actually the way you're meant to crouch and get more speed? I mean, whatever, if it works. So, we win the race, collect some star points, and head off to do some more meaningless tasks around the slopes. Like collect an odd number of ski poles for people, despite people always using 2 poles at once and stopping in a big circle, obnoxiously clapping our ski poles together when we did something well. After adventuring around a little, we find our next guy at Control Point 2, who gives us yet another clue to send us to find yet another orienteer. Okay, I guess that's fine. I think I need to relax for a bit. Why not take a break from skiing for a while, Frumpleton? I would imagine you'd be a little exhausted by now. Why not get some lunch over at the Pepper Grill? Upon stopping by, we run into this lady who must be a little on the loopy end. I mean, for Christ's sake, she's talking about delivering food to people on the ski slopes. Something just isn't right here. Turns out this lady owns the restaurant here and immediately enlists Frumpleton to work for her as a favor. So it's now our mission to deliver a hamburger down the mountain to some random girl who was too lazy to ride the ski lift up here. But there's a catch. Falling down apparently makes the hamburger completely inedible, because if we fall, it'll all go to waste. Good. So Frumpleton is off yet again, pushing his old aching bones down the slopes to deliver a hamburger. Okay, just gotta make this turn here and... Oh, looks like the hamburger has turned gray and upside down. I didn't know we were skiing on snow made of toxic waste.
Here's your hamburger!
Lady, take this hamburger. Wow, that is the most satisfying, meaningless task I have ever partaken in. So our customer rewards us in star points, but Frumpsy don't want that! Come on, lady, I'm doing something no one does, and you'll just improve my skiing abilities a little? Yeah. Well, I suppose if it'll make me better than Shaun White. Off to do some more skiing. On my way back up the mountain, searching for the control points, I stumbled onto this trick challenge that asked me to pull a 720 successfully. And it was successful indeed. Another challenge consisted of completing 20 snowplow turns and reaching the goal before time ran out. That's an experience right there. It moved me, deeply, to levels no other event could possibly even dream of. This is what it's like to live. Oh, and then there were moguls too. Alright, I think I've learned all there is to know about skiing. I'm finally ready to plunge down the mountain's steepest drop. Here we go, no holding back. I'm gonna give it my all here. Gonna show Shaun White who's the boss. It was at that moment, Martha, that I flew. I never looked back. I let gravity take the reins and steer me to victory. It was at that very moment that I knew that I was not ready for this. Yep, definitely not ready. So I stumbled into this cave here, which looks an awful lot like that one from Ice Cap in Sonic Adventure, and accidentally found another Orienteer. So apparently, the Happy Ski Resort's resident jokester Mikey is hiding under a big tree somewhere. Oh, and by the way, I'm not sure how this poem makes Mikey the resident jokester around here. Did I get it? Wait, so that was a joke? So once again, Frumpleton is enlisted to deliver another refreshment to another lazy asshole, but this time, it's a soda. But luckily, our customer is down by the big tree that comedy legend Mikey is nearby. So I guess this sort of worked out. Hey, forget skiing. I'll be an unnecessary soda delivery boy. Ninja dodge.
I'm starving.
I too often find myself starving for a good can of Coca-Cola, lady. Thanks for getting here so fast. You see, I'm gonna tell this guy that I like him, and well, I'm gonna tell him today at this very spot? No, I get it. Makes perfect sense to me.
Gotta take a chance, man. Just pick up the phone and call her. Come on, you can do this. Just wait. I've got this.
And oh, this must be Mikey, everyone's favorite jokester. Well, you know, forget skiing. It's another important person, apparently. It's Bill Golden Flash Stanley. Yeah, I've heard of you. I'm none other than Byte, sick of your Bytodile. Well, I guess we'll be getting our picture taken. Okay. Nope, no, you know what? I'm okay with this. I think this image alone is enough to fully encapsulate my experiences here at Happy Ski Resort. Stamp of approval, 5 stars.
Lovely.
I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, so I think the only slope I haven't traversed yet is Dolphin Park. Whoa, who's that there? Another control point? Better get up and say hi as quickly as possible. As you know, I've been hiding underneath a ski jump. This is an extremely dangerous place. Whoa, Louie. Maybe you should get, like, I don't know, moving so that people don't land on your head and murder you? I strongly request that you refrain from standing under any ski jumps. Oh, is that right, oh masterful control point guy? Well, Frumpleton accepts your challenge. After all, I've braved the highest slope here at the mountain, no problem. I'm pretty sure standing under a ski jump doesn't scare me. I've got star points, man. I'm a pro. I've got this. See? No problem at all. I don't know what you were worrying about. No one's landing anywhere near me. In fact, there are barely any people skiing in this slope anyhow. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. Hey, thanks for watching my video, everybody, and it looks like you've reached my sad excuse for an outro card. Well, that's because this is actually my first video. However, you're welcome to follow me on Twitter at Bytodile. Oh, also, please don't forget to Google thumb this video because I'm trying to reach 2 million subscribers by the end of the day. So that would be great.